And welcome to the channel. Today the video is about, is your instructor good for you? But also, are you good for your instructor? It is a two-way road. You both need to be comfortable and you both need to have fun, and more importantly, you as the student need to learn. You need to learn to become a safe, confident and reliable driver. So I will share my top tips with you at the end of the video. So stick around and remember, like, share and subscribe, ding the bell and send it to your friends. So my channel is about driving, all things driving. I have been an ADI driving instructor for many years. I've seen many people pass their test. I've seen many people fail their test. It's been a roller coaster, ups and downs, emotions. I would like to say I've seen it all in all of my years of driving, which is a lot of driving. But every day I see something new. So my channel is going to be about all things driving, maneuver tips, making life easy, simplifying driving, practical test tips if you're coming up to your test, pass, fails, mock tests, anything to do with becoming a learner driver. So because you found my video, maybe you're either just learning to drive, halfway through lessons, or even preparing for that practical driving test. You could even be doing some research just to find what is a good driving instructor. You've come to the right channel. Is your instructor good for you? Let's get straight to it. First lesson, getting to know you as a student and getting to know your instructor. So an example for my first lesson, we'll get out and then I'll spend a little bit of time kind of understanding, well, how your mind works, how you think as a student, you know, whether you use diagrams, visual aids, or you just get on and do, you know, we show and you just get and do. Everybody learns in a different way. I like to spend a little bit of time, probably 5-10 minutes, just kind of understanding how you think, because that's really important. And then during the first lesson, I like to explain a little bit how I teach. Yeah, I always teach in a calm, relaxed, chilled manner. I like a bit of banter, like a bit of fun, a little joke here and there, you know. And I think it just kind of keeps everything as it should be. You have to gel together. You're going to be spending quite a lot of time together. You need to gel together. If you don't gel together, it's not, you know, it's only going to hinder your progress. So from that, patience. Patience is the key. Learning to drive requires patience. Being a driver requires patience. Being an instructor requires patience. Understanding how each other works, how each other thinks, key to that as well. So does your instructor, do they get frustrated with you when you're learning to drive? Do they get frustrated if you don't understand something? Do they make you feel stressed and anxious while you're on your lesson? So you're driving down the road and your instructor could be making comments. It just makes you feel stressed and anxious about your driving. Communication is the key. Are they communicating to you in a manner that you understand? They may ask you to do a maneuver. but it's the way they deliver the message. It's the way they deliver the instructions. Do you fully understand it? If you don't understand the deliverance of the message, if your instructor gets frustrated with you, if they make you feel stressed, if you don't enjoy your lessons, it's definitely a time to look for a new instructor. Now, there's reasons why you should look for a new instructor. Learning should be fun and it shouldn't be sad. You know, you're learning a new skill. This is a skill for life. You should have fun learning to drive. Learning to drive is fun. Driving is fun. You spend lots of time sitting in the same car as your instructor. There's going to be nothing worse for your learning than when you are stressed, when you're sad, when you're upset. You're not going to learn. As a learner, you will not learn. You will just go through the motions of being told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. But you're not going to learn. The chances are you're not going to pass your driving test because you haven't learned what you need to learn, because you've probably been switched off with the instructions that you're given. Learning to drive needs to be fun, uncomplicated, and simplified. So the signs that you've probably got a good instructor are: is your lesson fun and engaging, and are you learning? That's pretty much it. Do you understand your instructor? Do they explain a certain maneuver or a certain new skill that you're learning in a simplified way? And if you don't understand it, do they change the way that they deliver the message to suit your understanding rather than their understanding? Do they make things simple? Even a complex task like dealing with roundabouts, do they make it sound simple? After they've explained it, do you think, actually, I get it? Do they help you learn from your mistakes? So if you make a mistake, do they help you learn from that mistake? And when they help you learn, do you understand what they're telling you? If you've answered yes to all of them questions above, then you've definitely got the right instructor. Remember, before picking an instructor, it's really important to do your research. There's a lot of research out there. Go to the instructors' Facebook pages, go to their websites. There's a lot of research for you to do. Look at reviews, you know, read through the reviews. Look how many reviews they've got. Are they all consistent reviews? Are they the same sort of stuff? Ask recommendations, family members, friends that are learning to drive. Get recommendations. Choose a one-off lesson. Now, this is what I offer as a driving instructor. I'll offer for a new student just that one-off lesson, you know. That one-off lesson then kind of, it helps us decide whether we will gel together, whether we get on together, you know, because it's very important. We're going to be spending quite a bit of time together and sometimes emotional time together. So you need to really gel with your instructor. Most of the time, most people are pretty good at reading body language or just understanding a personality. It's a trait that we learned when we was little toddlers. Facial expressions. You usually meet somebody and within the first, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, you can see whether you're going to gel or not. That's the first clue. As I said, I mentioned earlier on my first lesson, we'll have a little chit chat, we'll talk a little bit, banter, a little joke, kind of settles people down and puts them at ease. Remember, if you don't like or you get along with your instructor, the simple thing to do, change your instructor. It will only benefit you in the long run. and possibly could save you a lot more money. Remember, it is your money, it is your time, and it is your future investment. So invest your time, invest your money wisely. Pick the right instructor. Also, that's me signing off. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment below if you need any help for preparing for upcoming tests or maneuvers. There's going to be loads of videos coming soon. Stay tuned, subscribe, and enjoy the journey. Most of all, have fun learning to drive. Pick your instructor wisely. Don't be afraid to say, I'm changing. It's your time. See you on the next one.